Good morning, students. Today we are going to deal with the second chapter of the book Vistas, and the chapter is The Tiger King, which is written by Kalki. In this chapter, the writer has highlighted the philosophy that what is the general attitude of the human being towards the wild animals. Before understanding this question, before going through this question, we have need to read the whole chapter. Okay, let us start. The Maharaja of Pratibandpuram is the hero of this story, and he may be identified as His Highness Jamidar General Kiledar Major सत्यव्याग समागरी महाराजा धीराज विश्व भुवन सम्राट सर जिलानी जंग जंग बहादुर MAD ACT CRC but this name is often shortened to the Tiger King. So in the starting of the paragraph, the writer is telling to the readers that the hero of this story, which the writer is written, is the Maharaja of Pratibandpuram, and the Maharaja of Pratibandpuram is known as His Highness जमींदार जनरल किलेदार मेजर सत्यव्याग समागरी महाराजा विश्व भुवन सम्राट सर जिलानी जंग जंग बहादुर MAD ACT CRC this is the name. The name is very long, but the name was shortened and he was known as the Tiger King. So my dear readers, for your kind information, I would like to tell that the writer has used satire in the name of the Maharaja of Pratibandpuram. And I have already told you that what is the definition of the satire. Okay, I have come forward to tell you why he came to be known as Tiger King. The writer is telling to us that he is writing this story only to inform to the readers that what is the reason as he was known as a Tiger King. I have no intention of pretending to advance, only to end in a strategic withdrawal. And further the writer is saying that I am here only to tell you the reason that why he was known as a Tiger King. I am not going to withdraw myself from this purpose, and I am not pretending anything. Even the threat of Stuka bomber, one thing is very important to explain you reader, threat of Stuka bomber. Suppose that you are passing by any road, you are going by any road, and you are being attacked by the bomb, continuously being attacked by the bomb. Obviously you will change your way, you will escape from that way. But here the writer is saying that if there is continuously attack of the Stuka bomber, I am not going to make myself off from the track. If the Stuka likes, it can change, retreat मतलब come back, it can change its way from the story of the writer, but the writer is not going to change his way. Right at the start, it is imperative. Imperative means necessary to disclose a matter of vital importance. And here in the third stanza, the writer is telling that it is very necessary for me to tell some important details about the Tiger King. And what are that important facts which the writer wants to reveal before the readers? That everyone who reads of him will experience the natural desire to meet a man of his indomitable courage face to face. And he is telling that the people, the writer is telling that the people who have heard the name of the Tiger King, obviously they have desire to meet a man of great courage face to face. The men who have heard the name of the Tiger King, obviously they show the desire to meet with such a man face to face. Okay, but there is no chance of its fulfillment. But the desires of these people can never be fulfilled. Why? Because the Tiger King is dead. As Bharat said to Ram, about Dasrath. As Bharat said to Ram about Dasrath. Okay, the Tiger King has reached that final abode of all living creature. In other words, the Tiger King is dead. So here, the writer has taken one example from the Hindu mythology, Hindu myths. That is the Ramayana, and in the Ramayana, Ram has gone to the jungle, and there Bharat came and informed to Ram that their parents, his parents, Dasrath has died. Just like that, the Tiger King has also reached to its final abode, means final house, and that final house is the grave. That final house is the grave. And in other words, if you like, you can say that the king is dead. So the desire of these persons can never be fulfilled. And the manner of his death is a matter of extraordinary interest. And the writer is telling that the manner of Tiger King's death is the matter of interest. It can be revealed only at the end of the tale. Tale means story, and you will come to know that extraordinary interest at the end of the story. The most fantastic aspect of his demise was that as soon as he was born. The writer is telling that the fantastic aspect of his death, the fantastic aspect of Maharaja's death, the Tiger King's death, started at the time of his birth. Astrologer has foretold that one day the Tiger King would actually have to die. As you know that in olden days, in royal family, after the birth of a baby, after the birth of a boy, after the birth of a prince, you can say that the astrologers were called, and when the baby was born, the astrologers were called, and they have predicted that one day Tiger King have to die. The child, and they also predicted that the child will grow up to become warrior of warriors, and they told that this child will be hero of heroes, warrior of warriors, and he will be champion of champions. But they bit their lips and swallowed hard. After saying these words that he will be the hero of heroes, champion of champions, and warrior of warriors, and all the predictors, all the astrologers bit their lips, and it was difficult for them to explain. When compelled to continue, the astrologers came out with it. When the astrologers were forced to be continued to tell, the astrologer have predicted, this is a secret which should not be revealed at all. The astrologers told that this is the secret, but we are going to reveal it because you the people are forcing us, and yet we are forced to speak out, means you are forcing us to speak. So we are going to tell, the child born under this star will one day have to meet its death. The astrologers predicted that the baby is born in such a star that one day he has to meet his death. At that very moment, a great miracle took place. The writer is saying that at that moment, at that time, a great unexpected thing has taken place. An astonishing, surprising phrase come out from the lips of the 10 days old Jilani Jang Bahadur Singh, and a surprising phrase come out from the lips of the 10 days older boy, and the name of that boy was Jilani Jang Bahadur Singh. And what he has spoken, O wise prophets, these words were spoken by the prince, who was only 10 days older. Everyone stood transfixed in stupefaction. Everyone was transfixed with surprise. They looked wildly at each other and blinked, and all the astrologers started looking at each other, and all of them were surprised. Oh, what has happened? Okay, once again the boy repeated the same sentence. O wise prophets, it was I who spoke. O wise prophets, it was I who spoke. The boy said that, O wise prophets, O wise astrologers, it is I who is speaking. This time there were no grounds for doubt. This time everything was clear. This time everything was clear. It was the infant born just 10 days ago would have enunciated the word so clearly. Enunciated is spoken. Okay, and all the astrologers came to know that this was only 10 days older boy. This was only 10 days older boy who was speaking. So clearly. The chief astrologer took off his spectacles and gazed intently at the baby. The main astrologer, the chief astrologer, took out his spectacles and he started looking very carefully at the baby. And once again, the baby has spoken, the prince has spoken. All those who are born will one day have to die. And it was said, it was spoken by the 10 days older baby that all the people who are born on this earth will have to die one day. We don't need your prediction to know that. And he said that we don't want such types of prediction. We don't want to know all these things. There would be some sense in it if you could tell me the manner of that death. And the boy said that it would be sensible if you are going to tell us the way of death, the manner of death. It would be sensible if you are going to tell us the manner of death. Okay, the manner of death. The royal infant uttered these words in his little squeaky voice. Squeaky means hota hai bird like. And that infant, that young child, that 10 days older boy has spoken all these words just like the bird. The chief astrologer placed his finger on his nose in wonder. The chief astrologer gets surprised and he put his fingers on his nose. A baby barely 10 days old opens its lips to speech. Not only that, it also raises intelligent questions. And the chief astrologer was surprised at this, that only 10 days older boy is opening its lips for speaking. And the boy is not only speaking but also raising some intelligent questions. Okay, and rather like the bulletins issued by the war office than facts. Okay, and these things are just like the bulletins which is issued from the war office, and this is more than the facts. The chief astrologer took his finger off his nose and the chief astrologer took his finger off his nose and fixed his eyes upon the little prince. And the chief astrologer removed his finger from his nose and started looking at the prince very carefully. The prince was born in the hour of bull. The bull and the tiger are enemies, therefore the death comes from the tiger, he explained. And it was explained by the chief astrologer that the baby is born in the hour of bull. Hour of bull means in Hindi Vrishab Rashi. And he further explained that the bull and the tigers are enemies, so the death will come from tiger. Okay, and further the writer is saying that you may think that the crown prince Jang Bahadur was thrown into a quake when he heard the word tiger. And the writer is saying that the readers will start thinking that after hearing the word king, after hearing the word tiger, maybe the tiger king started quivering. That was exactly what did not happen. And in fact, these things have not happened. As soon as he heard it pronounced, the crown prince have a deep growl. Terrifying words emerged from his lips. But the tiger king has not get afraid. The tiger king has not get afraid. As soon as he heard the word tiger, he said, and he has spoken in everything in a growling manner, and in terrifying words came out of his lips. Let tigers be aware. And he said that let the tigers be aware. सावधान हो जाए टाइगर. This account is only a rumor rife in Pratibandhupuram. This account, this explanation was just like a rumor, just like a hearsay in the state of Pratibandhupuram. But with hindsight, we may conclude that it was based on some truth. But if we are going to the conclusion, if we are coming to the conclusion, then we will come to know that what the things were predicted by the astrologer, those things were based on some truth. Okay. Second part. And Crown Prince Jung Bahadur grew taller and stronger day by day. The Crown Prince Jilani Jung Bahadur Singh was growing taller and taller day by day. Okay, and no other miracle has taken place in his life till now, and one miracle has taken place which is already described, which is already explained. The boy drank the milk of an English cow. Here is also satire. Here is also satire, or you can say that in these lines the writer has used hyperbole. Simple things are being explained in exaggerated way. Okay, how can it be possible that an Indian king is going to have the milk of English cow and was brought up by an English nanny, and he was taken care, he was nourished by English nurse, okay, and tutored in English by Englishman, and he was given tuition in English by the Englishman. As the other prince were doing in other states, same things was happening with this tiger king. Same things were happening with this tiger kings. When he came at the age of 20, the state which had been with the court of wards means legal guardian until then, came into his hands. And when the tiger king or prince, you can say, tiger king or prince became 20 years old, the property which was in the hand of the legal guardian now came into the hand of the Maharaja, now came into the hand of the tiger king. But everyone in the kingdom remembered the astrologer's prediction. But all the people of that kingdom have not forgotten the prediction which was made by the astrologer. Many continued to discuss the matter. Slowly it came to the Maharaja's ear, and so many people started discussing about this matter. What was the matter? The matter which was already explained or predicted by the astrologers. What was the prediction that was made by the astrologers? That the king is born in the hour of bull. Bull and tiger are enemies, so the death will come from the tiger. So the people started discussing about this prediction. Slowly it came to the Maharaja's ear. Gradually, slowly, these words reached to the ears of Maharaja. There were innumerable forests in Pratibandhupuram state, and in those days there were so many. In those days there were many forests in the state of Pratibandhupuram, and in those forests there were abundant of tigers, too many tigers. The Maharaja knew the old saying, and the Maharaja has not forgotten the old saying. What was the old saying? You may kill even a cow in self-defense. And this was the old prediction, old saying, sorry, not prediction but saying. This was the old saying, कहावत in हिंदी में, you may kill even a cow in self-defense. There could be certainly be no objection to killing tigers in self-defense. The Maharaja started out on a tiger hunt, and it was an old saying that if there is a question of your life, if there is a question of your life, so the Maharaja is having no objection ठीक ना, इन किलिंग द काऊ, और इफ द क्वेश्चन इज अबाउट द लाइफ ऑफ एनीवन, महाराजा विल हैव नो ऑब्जेक्शन इन किलिंग द टाइगर, and Maharaja started out hunting. What I have explained in this stanza, once again I would like to explain. So this was the old saying that if there is a question of anyone's life, so they can kill, yeah, he can kill the cow, and if the question is about the self defense, so you can kill the tiger also. And then after this Maharaja started out his hunting. The Maharaja was thrilled beyond measure when he killed his first tiger. The Maharaja was over enthusiastic, over happy, over delighted after killing his first tiger. He sent for the state astrologer. The Maharaja called for the state astrologer and showed him the dead beast. And Maharaja showed the dead beast to the astrologer. What do you say now? He demanded. Maharaja asked from the astrologer, what are you saying now? What are you saying now? Your Majesty, you may kill 99 tigers in exactly the same manner. And astrologer said that, Maharaja, you have killed one tiger, but you have to kill 99 more tigers in the same way. But, and he stopped. After saying but, the astrologer stopped for 1 minute. The astrologer drawled means not speaking properly, ठीक ना. The astrologer drawled the same manner, no, the astrologer drawled, the astrologer started speaking improperly. But what? Maharaja said, but what is the meaning of your but? Speak without fear, explain everything, speak before me without any fear. But you must be very careful from the 100 tiger. And astrologer said to Maharaja, you have need to be very careful from the 100 tiger. You have need to be very careful from the 100 tiger. And what if the 100 tiger were also killed? Maharaja demanded. Maharaja asked, what will you do if I am able to kill the 100 tiger? Then I will tear up all my books on astronomy, set the fire to them. And then astrologer said that if you are able to kill the 100 tiger, Maharaja, I will tear out all the books of astronomy, and I will set fire to them. And I shall cut off my tuft, I shall cut off my peak, I shall crop my hair short, I will get my hair cut short and become an insurance agent. The astrologer finished on an incoherent note. Incoherent मतलब irrational words, and the astrologer has finished everything in that incoherent words. Okay. And I think that it is sufficient for today. We have gone through 2 parts, and next day we will deal with the 3rd part. So at all I would like to give you a brief summary of first part, second part. Okay, so the story which you the people are studying, this is the story about the Maharaja of Pratibandhapuram, and the hero of this story is the Tiger King, and the Tiger King was the king of Pratibandhapuram, and his name was too long, as Your Highness Jamidar General Kiledar Major Sadvyagna Samagri Maharaja Dhiraj Vishwa Bhavan Sumrat Sir Jilani Jang Bahadur MAD CATC. So long his name was. Okay, and the writer is telling that I have come here to tell to the readers that what was the reason as he was known as a Tiger King, and the writer is also determined that he will finish everything. He will give the detailed study to the people about the Tiger King, and what is the reason behind this, that he was known as a Tiger he was known as a Tiger King, and he is saying that if there is continuously attack of the bomb in my way, I cannot withdraw myself from my purpose, from my aim. And what is the aim? To tell to the readers that what was the reason as Maharaja was known Tiger King. And also telling, the writer is also telling that the people who have heard the name of Maharaja, naturally they have desired to meet with such a man, but the desires of those men can never be fulfilled because the king has reached to his final house, and the final house is the grave. It means to say, now the Tiger King is dead. Okay? And the writer is telling that his manner of death, his death reasons started after his birth. When the baby was born, the astrologers were called, and they predicted that one day the prince will die. The 10 days older boy, Sir Jilani Jang Bahadur Singh, started speaking, and he told to the astrologers that every man who is born on this earth has to die one day. It would be sensible if you are going to tell me the way, the manner of my death, then the chief astrologer, first of all, chief astrologer was surprised, but he put out his spectacles, gazed carefully towards the baby, and said that the baby is born under the star of bull, and bull and tigers are enemies, so the death will come from the tiger. Okay, so the death will come from the tiger. Okay, after hearing the word tiger, the prince growled and said that let's tiger be aware. This was a hearsay, this was a rumor in the state of Pratibandhupuram, but after some time the reader came to know that this story was based on some truth. Okay, Crown Prince started growing taller day by day, and he was given milk of English cow. He was nourished by English nurse. He was tutored in English by English nanny, like the other prince of other state. Okay, and when the king become 20 years older, the property, the estate which was in the hand of the local guardian now came into the hand of Maharaja, and every person of Pratibandhupuram knew the prediction, so they started discussing about these prediction, and these words reached to the ear of Maharaja. And Maharaja decided to kill the tiger. And in those days, in the state of Pratibandhupuram, there were many forests, and in these forests there were abundant of tigers. There were too many tigers, and the Maharaja went out for hunting, and after killing his first tiger, Maharaja called for the astrologer in the palace and showed him dead beast and asked him that, Mr. Astrologer, what are you saying now? The astrologer gets surprised, but he said that, Maharaja, you have to kill 99 more tiger in the same manner, in the same way. And the king again asks that, what are you going to do? What will happen if I killed the 100 tiger? If I killed 99 more tigers? Then the astrologer said that, Maharaja, I will tear out all my books of astrology, and I will set them fire. I will set them fire, and I will cut my hair short. I will cut my hair short. I will cut my tuft, and I will become an insurance agent. And these words were spoken by the astrologer in an irrational words, in an irrational tone. So guys, this is the line to line explanation, and after explanation I have given you a brief summary. I have given you a brief summary of part first and part 2, and in my next lecture I will start from the part third. I will start from the part third. Okay, bye and have a nice day. Thank you.